Today, we will look at the first 4 episodes of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime and determine which one out of the 4 is the best one so far. Yes, but this time it's more like a ranking of some sorts. So I'm going to go through the first 4 episodes, talk about my positives and the negatives, and then overall determine which one to me is so far the best out of the first 4 episodes. Yeah, every 4 episodes or so we'll be doing it. Don't worry. So let's get to it now. So the first episode of the anime. Obviously, it's a pretty good episode because it kind of kicks off everything in Yu-Gi-Oh! All the crazy shenanigans you see now. Now, the overall has a really good tone, starting up how to play the game with the simple rules before getting to anything too complex like you see in the newer animes of Yu-Gi-Oh! We get introduced to our main basic characters, Yugi in the game, Kaiba, his grandpa. Plot, basically, Kaiba takes Yugi's car, rips up Yugi's grandpa's blue eyes, and then, of course, Yugi ends up beating Kaiba with Yugioh. Pretty simple episode. It's the best one so far, 9.5 out of 10. My only real negatives is, Kaiba doesn't really get, besides, the mind crush thing, Kaiba doesn't really get punished for it, which is really weird. Ah, yes. Episode 2, the classic, hey, this is who Pegasus is episode, and also how Joey kind of isn't good at the game at first, because, you can't win with just a deck full of monsters. Yugi has his grandpa help Joey out to be ready for a duel. We see Rex and Weevil. Also, whose main monster is only 1,600 attack points? We get introduced to trap cards. Of course, Pegasus and Yugi duels. And then apparently Pegasus kind of wins, but not officially because of the timer. Which, there's technically no timer for this because of the anime. So Yugi should have won. So now Yugi has to go to duels game against grandpa. So, it's an 8 out of 10. The duel was like, oh, come on, man, some of the rules don't make sense, and I really don't care about Rex and Weevil, so there's that. And this episode kind of goes over, hey, this is how Yugi, Tristan, and Joey became friends, yes. And also how Yugi and Joey are going to get to Duel's Kingdom, we get introduced to Moy, we'll get onto that for more character videos if you want to watch them. For some reason, Weevil throws the Exodia cards in the water. 7 out of 10 for this episode. Weevil just throws Exodia, proving that he can never play fair, honestly, and still, God, that just really kind of ruins it. And also, there's not that much dueling. I get not every episode needs to have that, but this is kind of just how I feel about the episode, honestly. Yeah, in this episode, the first part out of 2, Yugi duels Weevil. And then they go see Pegasus and its cats, see how the rules work for Duelist Kingdom. Like I said, Weevil kind of ruins, these 3 episodes in one way for them being better than they could have. It is still pretty good. Yugi showing Weevil who's boss, so 8 out of 10. Honestly, I still don't like Weevil, honestly. And then, of course, there's some concerning things to know about Pegasus and how Weevil has to win a duel. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, so the first episode to me is, the best one out of the 4 so far. It might be because it's one of the most iconic episodes in the anime, but that's just how I feel. Honestly, for me, for worst to best or not as good to good, it's 3, 2, 4, 1. That's honestly how I would rank them. So if you guys think how I should rank them differently, let me know. But that's the video. I'll see you all later.